interesting. I was on the Facebook page, and the guy says, I built this awesome website. He's done thumbtack, he's done Facebook ads, he's done it all. And he's spent all this money and he's not getting any 0 calls. So someone asked him a question, and I went to his website. Let's see what's wrong with him. Hey guys, what's up? junkguysdfw here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I own a junk removal service for Dallas-Fort Worth, and I also own 2 haunted houses here in the Dallas and 1 in the Fort Worth area. Let's get into this video. So I was on Facebook recently. Yesterday I had a lot of time on my hands after Cowboys. Bro, I don't know. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do with these Dallas Cowboys, bro. I'm really to a effing point. Anyway, listen. And I got kind of like frustrated, so I went on my computer and I was looking at a Facebook post that a junk removal service guy put out there. And he said, hey, I've done everything. I've done Facebook, Thumbtack, Angie's List, Google Ads, Instagram ads, everything. And I've spent so much money every month. And listen, I've been doing this for 4 years, and now my phone has stopped ringing. He says, first of all, let's cover this base first. After 4 years, he didn't realize that this is one of the worst months. And it's going to get worse in October. Trust me, it gets worse in October. I want to tell you something. Somebody on the post said, what's your website? And he puts his website down there. I went to his website. I got online and I went to his website just to be nosy, and I looked at his website. And I noticed something about his website. All he does is advertise trash and junk removal. Everywhere on his page, he's doing junk removal and trash removal. Everywhere on his page. Not once did I see anywhere on his page that he offers the service of hot tub removal, satellite dish removal, sectional couch removal, love seat removal, sofa removal, recliner removal, TV removal. He said furniture, but he doesn't give that detail. You know, I had this lady last week, okay? And she needed this riding lawnmower taken out of her backyard. And when I went to her house, I said, ma'am, how did you find me? She said, this is so funny. I typed in riding lawnmower and one of your videos came up and your website came up at the same time. I said, what do you mean? She goes, well, your video came up and then underneath it was your website with the same video. And you're on it pushing a riding lawnmower on it for 75 bucks. I said, oh, okay, yeah, that's me. That's the reason I called you, she said. I said, oh, well, that's cool. Removal. I even have videos about a riding lawnmower that I tell you something, guys. I'm going to tell you something. If you have a website and you're not advertising or you don't have the service mentioned on your website, don't be surprised when you don't get a call for it. Don't be, oh, I'm not getting phone calls, it's slow, everybody else is doing hot tubs. Bro, if you don't have hot tub removal on your website, then what do you want? Now, here's something that I did specifically on my website. I went after things that were easy to do, but that other people don't think about removing. One of the most famous services was hot tub removal. I decided to do hot tub removal. But here's where it gets tricky. See, not everybody has a hot tub. They have a spa. They have a whirlpool. And that's what I advertise. Spas, hot tubs, and whirlpools. Because everybody calls them something different. I call them all 3 things. Those 3 things, that's what I call them. Now, here's another one. Another service that I offer. Satellite dish removal. See, not everybody calls them satellite dish removal. Some people call them direct TV satellites. So on my website, I called it direct TV removal, satellites, and satellite dish removals. I called it 2 different things. And there are people that don't even mention those things. There are people out there that don't mention any of those 2 services. Guys, you have to realize that refrigerators are not called refrigerators. They're called ice boxes. They're called fridges or a fridge. Many people call them different things. You have to put those things on your website. You have to, because somebody will Google that thing. And that's what I went after. I went after the quirky names that people will call other things. And that's why my service has lasted 18 years, because of small, little changes and name variations of my services. But not only that, the main thing is I at least mention it. You know what I mean? And that's important to me too. Really, really important. So, whenever you're building your website, you have to realize stuff like that. You have to, man. Or you never get phone calls, man. So listen, right now, I guess this guy didn't realize that after 4 years, well, I didn't realize it either nowhere, that his business would be slow. Now, one of those things, why his business is slow, one of those things is the fact that right now, it's a slow time. August, it starts getting slow. September is horribly slow. And then October, it gets slower. And November, it picks up a little, but December, it gets slow again. And then January, we're back up again. It also depends on so many little things. So many little things that will also make variations on your business. And one of those things is the economy good? Are we going to war? Is there a recession? Who's in office? Little things like that will change how the financial climate of the United States are, and the financial climate of every one of your customers. So I need you to realize that too. Anyway, I just wanted to make a video. If your website is not mentioning those services, then why would you get calls from them? That's plain and simple. It's common sense, guys. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.